Okay, hello and welcome, Cancer, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for December 2022. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's no problem. You just take what you need and you leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Cancer, let's begin with your December 2022 forecast. First of all, what I have done is picked out an angel card for you at the beginning of the reading, and we'll reveal this message at the end. So let's begin. First of all, if you feel like there has been some kind of deception of some sort going on in your life, if the things in your life just seem kind of out of sorts or a little foggy, at the beginning of December, things are going to change for you. Neptune is going to be moving direct, and that makes the line of communication a lot clearer. The fog lifts almost. That's the way I describe it with astrology. Is that Neptune can have a layer of deception over things or an illusion, and that illusion comes to light. And then shortly after that, on December 7th, there will be a full moon in Gemini, and that's conjunct Mars, and that's going to be dealing with your 12th house, your solar 12th house. So that has to do with a lot of inner issues. This has to also do with your health. It also will bring into light, because full moons do that. They do bring things to the surface. And with Neptune going out of this retrograde phase and then coming into a more clear picture, more clarity, then the full moon shines in your 12th house, conjunct Mars, which means that it says you need to take action. Okay, so we're going to go this way. This is different than how I've done these readings, but I go how I'm directed to go, and I don't question it. So let's do this. Cancer, like I was saying, full moon, December 7th, 12th house. What that means is that, first of all, what they want to show you is that you are strong enough to do this. Whatever it is that you still carry inside with you, trauma, anything like that, they're saying that it's time with swift action to get rid of it. And you're the only one that can do that. There may be some anxiety going on about a situation. Again, this may become more clear as the month progresses. What they don't want you to do, and when I see this card is, you're almost being protective. You know, you're almost stepping back when you probably should say something. This is you maybe having to relive something that's happened in the past. Whatever the full moon is doing at this time, on December 7th, what it's trying to show you is that you don't need to potato bug. When I see this card, this always represents you trying to protect yourself emotionally. And, you know, the stress of the month may be getting to you, that kind of thing. But the clear message here is that be knowing that you're strong enough for this, Cancer. And what they want you to do is that instead of potato bugging and protecting yourself and shutting down, which a Cancer does, I think we talked about that in the new moon forecast of November, you might want to go check that out, is that we don't want to get protective. In fact, we want to get rid of that behavior, because that shows a form of weakness. That means that we're really telling those people that even though we act strong and confident and we know what we're doing, when the chips are down, we shut down. You know what I mean? So be clear of this. They want you to be very grounded and be confident in your surroundings. And I think that's going to happen for you, okay? Because as the month progresses, the energy does shift and a much more opportunistic, it brings more opportunities. I guess that's what I was trying to say. So let's elaborate on this. Let's continue. So I'm going to ask for 3 cards, please, for Cancer, for December. What's in store? Yeah, that wants to come out. No on that. So we got one card there, 10 of Pentacles, excellent energy. It's really trying to say, it seems like you're back to this worrying again. You may be worrying about things. Oh, I've got too much on my plate. Cancer, first of all, you're being tested right now. The Six of Swords always is kind of dualistic for me. First of all, it's a clear indication. I always ask the client in front of me when the Six of Swords shows up, do you feel like you're being tested at this time? 9 times out of 10, they say, yeah, I do feel like I'm being tested. So, first of all, yes, you are being tested because, the full moon is shining at this time. Get rid of this old habit that you have. You fester inside, and we can't do that because, like I said, coming mid-month, getting towards the holidays, a situation is going to present itself that's going to change the game for you. And then all of a sudden, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This could be, there could be some Cancers out there that are retiring at this time. So it's a time to celebrate. Don't worry about how am I going to make this work. Just make it work. See it in your mind's eye and hold it there. And the feeling of having what you want, because this is a very happy ending. 10 in tarot always to me is a payoff. So there is a payoff if we don't go back to our old habits beginning of the month. So remember that, Cancer, okay? Let's go ahead and do 3 more cards. Lots of powerful energy for December. A lot of things moving forward. Neptune's going forward. Jupiter's going forward. Right before the winter solstice on 12/23. Well, the new moon's on 12/23. Jupiter will be moving into Aries on December 20th. So be aware of that. So the energy does change, and the cards will represent that too. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out. Oh, and so did this. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so, yeah. My lovely Cancers, I know how you are sometimes. You're very protective, You love passionately. The family is important, but listen, there are some things the universe is trying to tell you for December. We got to change our thinking. And I think the key is the full moon at the beginning of the month is to realize that when you're challenged in some way, you go back to these defensive patterns and you need to let that go. Okay? Just so you know, what they're saying here is act as if. Feel secure and you will feel security. You know what I'm saying? If you act confidently, you get more opportunities in your life. The opportunities, you just have to look at yourself, Cancer, as a magnet, and you attract certain things. And what drives that force to pull something in is your thoughts. So your thoughts bring in this vibration to you. Be aware of there may be some things that you learned in early childhood as a form of defense and protection that you don't need to do anymore. Step out of survival mode and start to live and live confidently. I think that's the huge message, is that we're too worried about these details that we cannot control. There is a significant relationship here that may be in question, so I see this as one door closing and another one opening. So I would embrace this. The new moon that's taking place on December 23rd is happening in your 7th house of relationships. So this may show an influence, a new beginning with a relationship. Cancer, if you're looking for somebody, I think around the holiday time, you just may be rekindled with an old flame or something like that, but you have to be confident. In order for us to pull in the right vibe to ourselves, we have to think. And when we think and we feel, it changes our energy field, and then we start attracting the things we want. If you're putting out anxiety and worry about the things that you don't have, you get more of that situation. You attract more of lack, loneliness, and all of the things that you're trying to avoid. So be very mindful of where your mind is taking you. right at the beginning of the month. The full moon shines the light on your 12th house that says, you got to clean out the closet here. There's some old patterns of thinking that you need to get rid of, and you're strong enough to do it. Open up to this lovely time of the year for you, Cancer. All right? Let's do one more row. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Speaking of losing your voice, if you got anything to say this month, make sure you do it before December 29th. That's when Mercury goes retrograde, and it's not really a good time to go ahead and speak your truth then, because the right words won't come out or it'll be taken the wrong way. So, if you're going to be cleaning that closet, do it early in December. All right, let's get some more cards here as soon as we get the screen back. Thank you. Okay, 3 cards, please. Finish out December for Cancer. Ooh. New opportunity coming in here. Cancer, just when you think you're ready to fold up the table, here you go. There is a message coming through that's going to change this energy towards the end of the month around the holidays that is going to completely make you go, what was I so stressed out about? It all worked out perfectly. So just open up to that opportunity. Can I get 2 more, please, for Cancer? All right, can I get 1 more? Yeah, Queen of Cups wanted to show up. That represents you. Okay? Cups represent water signs. Don't be indecisive about a decision you have to make towards the end of the month. Okay? As long as it's not signing a contract or being forced into making an agreement or something. Remember, Mercury's going retrograde December 29th. So make sure that this... If a situation transpires, make sure it's not on or after that time, okay? Probably in another month, things would be better to do that. But there's an opportunity coming here, and you're going to be trying to decide. And this is where your whole reading started at the beginning, is having confidence that things are going to work out with you. You got to do this a lot this month, Cancer. Put your hands up and say, I allow the universe to take care of this situation to me. I allow my intuition to guide me. You're very intuitive. You're very sensitive. Pay attention to the way the energy feels around you. It will not steer you wrong. All right, let's get 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. Just so you know, if you're interested, any of the decks that I do use, I list and put in the description box. So if one of them resonates with you, you like the way that the cards feel, you like the art, go ahead and click on one of the links and buy one. Okay? They make great Christmas gifts. And of course, Cancer, you deserve the finest and the best also. So let's get 3 messages for Cancer, please. 3 messages for December. Ooh, there they are. Okay. Yep, we may be dealing with... I got to tell you, I'm just going to pause here for a little bit and tell you that so far, you're number 4 in line of doing these readings, one right after the other. I take a little break and clear my energy and then come back to it. But these have been powerful messages for everybody in December. First of all, I believe that the situation that we were talking about at the beginning of the month, this anxiety, there's something inside of us that we're holding internally. I think this is some kind of emotional loss. Maybe you lost a partner around this time of year. Maybe this is bringing up a memory of something, some kind of trauma that happened around the holidays that you need to let go of. Because this is the solar plexus. That's where it's right above the navel. This is where we get our confidence from. This is what gives us our vitality. And if our confidence is shaken, again, we don't want a potato bug. But if we let go of this emotional loss during this time in December, our lives will be so much harmonious. And this goes along with the 2 of Cups too, is that it's showing that if we're worried about a situation or about a love situation, let go of the emotional loss you felt in the past that's almost coming back up into this situation, and know with confidence that things will prevail and they will be harmonious. You have to trust the universe. Don't be indecisive. Don't let your mind talk you out of things. Trust your intuition, Cancer. Very important. All right, let's get 3 cards from your guides here. Powerful month. Yep, we're going with it. I would never deny a card, so we're going to go with it. In order, please. Again, we've been talking extensively for the last 15 minutes about how we got to get out of our head. Worry is a wasted emotion. Maybe a lot of you Cancers out there worry about this time of the year, and you've got to let that go, because you know deep down inside that things will work out for the best, okay? Learn from your mistakes. God, this is so crystal clear. Don't repeat them in the present. Let go of them. There's nothing you can do about what happened in the past. You can't change it. It's already happened. So allow that energy to leave, to bring in better, higher quality energy for you. Appreciate your talents, Cancer. You are a very caring person, and you love to take care of the people that you love the most. Don't shut them out, and don't feel like, well, I gave you this and you got to give me that. Give without expectation. But practice moderation. All things are enjoyable in moderation. After that, they become a problem. And the most important thing, as we stopped with this card, journey within. Trust your intuition, Cancer, that this month is going to seem like it's rocky at first, but what they're really trying to express to you is that you are strong enough. There is something from the past that you need to release, that around the first couple weeks of December is going to bring light to you. That might trigger some anger, but you have to understand that I've got to get rid of this anger, or else it could fester in some kind of disease later on in 2023, and we don't want that. So let's really get to the bottom of it and figure out what happened. If you want some insight, I'll give it to you. I'll be more than happy to give it to you. What I believe is that there is a situation that's triggered about this time of year that you still feel lost and angry about, maybe cheated out of, and you have to let go of this situation and move on with some self-confidence. Okay, let's read your angel message. Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Yeah, this is a great time to open up to the love around you instead of shutting down, because Cancers can do that, and they think they're protecting themselves, and they are in a way, but they're also stopping that loving energy to come into your life. So know that this is a wondrous time to explore other options, different points of view, different points of perspective on the past can also help. Open up to love. Allow love to flow to you. Don't force it. And let the universe inspire you to do great things for this month and going into the next year. All right, Cancer, things are about to change. Get out of your head and get into the abundance that you so greatly deserve. I hope this reading helped you. Have a great month, and I'll see you in January. Thank you.